Hello everyone, it's Carnage Panda back at you with more Tales of Arise and this very excited whatever it is, which I think it's up this ladder, so I'm gonna go investigate. Maybe there's loot up there. That's all I really care about. No? Well, it stopped. Okay, that takes care of that and that. I guess that leaves that right there. I have to that and that and that and go that, that, and that. Alright, I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. What? What is she even doing? Oh my god! Could somebody stop it? It must be this thing right here. Yes. Okay, rabbit ears that project innocence. They look big enough to pick up even the quietest conversations. Oh my god, kill it! Okay, it's flying away.
That's an unusual bird.
Dawn and owls can be
They're
found.
often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Dan and owls can be found roosting at hidden spots throughout the land. Thanks, help. This position is good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In a worst-case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr's thought this whole operation out. He's leader of our organization for a reason. So let's put those rabbit ears on Iron Mask. That's not what I wanted. Is it under equipment or outfits? Okay, you can change each other's character's costume, hair, and accessories regardless of their equipped armor. New weapon skins are also added when a character acquires a new weapon. Note, in certain scenes, costumes may be temporarily altered. On the costume screen, press triangle to save a character's current appearance as a custom set, as well as loading an existing one. Oh, okay. Each character can have up to 5 saved costume sets. Or custom sets. Rabbit ears. Let's do it. They're kind of clipping through him, though. I don't really care about the wings. Okay, we got this armor. I picked up some of the DLC that it gave me. I guess it was just a pre-order bonus or something. And you, the white one piece. The Noble Ash. Oh, look at that. I guess we'll keep her on this for now until I decide we need to change up the costumes a bit. Which I'll probably do. I just want to get their... I want to get some story costumes in there. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. With our rabbit ears on.
We need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? Work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Okay, so we gotta do a bunch of nonsense quests.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I mean, we can.
Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. I didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? I guess Shion likes to sigh. She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. So it's like Byron, but with a D. This is a lodge, but we all already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Zion Mine. The mines? Is it really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Oh, nice. Start quest. Supply procurement. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check out each of their objectives from the activity records. Probably stuff I'll forget.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
So what does the star over his head mean? Now it's at 1. Does he have more than one quest that I can accept right now? Okay, no. Looks like he doesn't. Okay, where do you want us to go? Well, it doesn't help. Oh, that's how many meters away I am from him. Yes, I go this way. The wastelands ahead are inhabited by nothing but Zoogles for miles. If you don't have any business out there, I'd stay far away. But I want to go there. These chickens had just laid their eggs. Let's eat them then. And those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Yeah, they are jerks. I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they leave just like they did in Nazgul. Sounds like there is an explosion along that tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? Yes, they're the cause of everything. Alright, we're back to the Sandinus Ravine. The gates of fire. They're like gates, but they're on fire. Guess I'll just avoid those guys. Is there anything under the bridge? Guess not. I guess I just gotta go back to the mine and get this stuff, and then we'll be good. With our bunny ears to guide us. Ah! Okay. I guess I could fall from anywhere down to that lower portion. But at least we got more carp for our efforts. Alright, climbing up the MGS3 ladder again. I like how it calls this a ladder and not just some vines. Wait, that is a ladder. Okay, never mind. It's just got ivy and stuff overgrowing on it. Those guys don't look like they're doing too well.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Might as well take their clothes.
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
I thought he said they're all dead.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something.
I'm not healing him.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
Oh, the edge is rising.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
Oh, because they really wanted that rusted...
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
So I didn't have to collect it, it just automatically gave it to me, and now I just head back and give him the pot or whatever? We're on a quest for one man's edginess. Oh, hey, mushrooms came back. Let's take them. Never know when we're gonna have to cook them. Cook them with butter and stuff. Mmm. Sauteed mushrooms, good stuff. All right, give me my quest reward. If it's this little girl, I'm gonna be upset. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the kid. That's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? Oh, the surprise. I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So Ah, yes, an ellipse. This isn't right. Poor kids shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nate that they get ready to fight. Oh, hey, thanks. What's this? Emblem attained. Iron Mask, Rebellious Spark. Okay, they're just giving me achievements all over the place. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. I have to learn that? Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. Skill panel. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right. There's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough skill points to finally unlock it. Wow, that takes a lot more skill points than I thought I would need. So I've already got that after a perfect evade or perfect guard. So apparently I'm going to have to get down to evasion and guarding so that I can use countering. Mid-air evasion, damn. Allows you to dodge once while in mid-air. So these are... I feel like I need more of these, so I'll learn this for now. And then I'll figure out how do I get up to the helmet icon? Zoom. Oh, okay, that's what zooming does. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, increased midair damage. Easier perfect evading guarding. I definitely want to pick that up then, but that's going to cost me 300. Okay. Oh, I could have done it for Shion too. Oh, I'll just do that later. Off screen or whatever. Okay, there's another star over here. Press L2 to view main story and subquest objectives.
I wonder if something happened.
Parties, HP, SP, blah blah blah. Okay, that tells me a lot. What do you want?
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
Are the bunny ears ruining his edge?
You're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across
we
the wilderness
can.
outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Nope, I won't. Shion's very
Those
stuck
look like
up.
the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
They spelled it differently there.
Hey, Shion.
Fagin
Where does your
ruins?
gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
Just pulls it out of her
When you're
ass.
fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
What's this guy doing? I don't care how armed and dangerous the Rinna are with all their weapons and arts. I'll beat them to a pulp with my bare hands if I have to. Renar, you really need to work on your brain too for once, and not just your muscles. Yeah. Does this guy have a side quest?
I'm skeptical.
Really? He's still moving his mouth. You must have gone through the sand in this ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has size for arms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to move. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We can use them to make new weapons and stand up to the Rinna a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that's that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. I think reducing its HP to 0 might do the trick. We'll take it on. I don't see the harm in us checking it out. You hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Your Renin pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'd still be you guys eventually, once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Yeah, I wasn't going to take him on right now because I don't think I could. I think I would just get my ass kicked. Defeat the Mantis. I will come back to kill him later. Okay, what is that icon over there? Did I miss something? Huh? I don't know what the game's talking about then. Let's just go on our way. Alright, he's not gonna Gandalf us this time. Wonder if I put this game on my SSD if I could not even
lousy cloak. There's Zoogles here too?
There are Zoogles everywhere.
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. But why do I have to do all that? In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sound fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often. Got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like that enemy's spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Okay, boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to boost, or to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterward and also restore AG when used. Okay, building up the boost gauge. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Counter edges. Is everything going to be edgy with this guy? Iron Mask boost attack. Iron Blade initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
So I can do it. I can do it for myself.
Sighted.
You're mine!
You're mine.
This one's all mine!
Here I go.
Why are their eyes on fire?
You're finished! Eat dirt!
Oh, they wanted me to use 2 boost attacks. Okay, I didn't even see that up in the corner. Okay, Shion's boost attack. Wing Clip fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
Flyers.
I assume downing is good?
I'll shoot them down. It's over. Let the marksman handle this.
Take this!
Where are you going?
Alright, I guess I gotta do 2 of that.
If it's in the sky,
You're mine!
I never miss.
Kinda looks like Maria's attack from Star Ocean. Alright, teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
This one's all mine!
Alright,
You're mine!
This one's mine.
Swallow blade!
Mega ray.
Flush!
Here I go.
alright,
Getting started.
It's over!
Alright, you're almost dead.
Marksman handle
Hey,
this.
hey, why are you hitting me?
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Mega ray.
Swallow blade!
Oh, I can't use them now?
No
I'm
escape!
only getting started. This one's mine. This is it.
Strike! Swallow blade! Slash! Rising
Only
wyvern!
getting started.
Take
Okay,
this!
there we go. And he's deaded. Alright. Looks like you've got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know. Shion really likes to sigh. That's going to be one of the running themes of this game, isn't it?
This could be useful.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the item drops. Okay, stuff that way.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
I mean, I was going to do that without your advice, but okay. Oh, is there plenty of stuff up here? Alright, I found a potato.
What's this thing?
It's called a potato, okay? Mr. Iron Mask. Okay, this is a lot larger than I thought it was. Okay, so let's go back here and go up this area to see if there's any loot up there. There is loot. There's definitely loot. And I found 500 gold. Actual monies.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
Okay, can we do a swan dive off of here?
There.
Apparently not. We just do a superhero landing. Alright, we found wheat. And... Huh. Let's go down here.
Guess I misread the landing.
It's an iron chunk. And I guess some giant bees.
Out of our way!
Here I come!
One more! Mega ray!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Slash! Swallow blade.
Insects
Okay,
should
that
stay
knocked
on the
that guy
ground.
way far away from me.
Slash.
Take it.
You got flyers.
Brandon, I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Alright.
You're finished. All yours.
How's this? Mega ray.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Yes, we have.
Right.
One more.
No time to hold back.
Juggle time.
Mirage.
There. Help.
Take this.
Mega
It's
ray.
over. You're mine. It's over.
I'm only getting started.
Yeah, suck it, Shion.
It's
You're
over.
finished.
Where are you going?
He's going to hell.
Here I
Mega
come.
ray.
Strike.
Alright, am I even getting any XP
Seems
out of
about
this?
right to me.
Oh, I guess I am. It's gonna take to level. I feel kind of empty without those battle quotes. Those are one of the most fun parts about Tales games. There are lots of shinies around here. Let's get the wheats. The wheats is over here. And then let's go get the shinies over here. And let's look at that building. The potatoes. Can I even get in there? What are those symbols for? Okay, not seeing anything around here. I guess I can't get in that building unless I can, and I'm just not. Can I like hang off the edge of? No, I can't. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, found shinies in here, which were just mushrooms. Not hiding anything around the building. And I got attacked by
I won't forgive you.
2 level 8 bees.
Take this.
I'm only getting started.
Nicolas Cage terrified of this.
Take it. It's over.
Take this. That buzzing is driving me mad.
Here I go.
You're mine. You're finished.
It drives me bad too.
You're mine.
I dodged a little late there, but it doesn't look like they were gonna attack me anyway.
Mirage.
Alright, did you just die already?
This one's
I
all
feel like I don't do enough damage in this game. Okay, she just killed that guy without any of my input.
Nicely done.
Okay, not over the... Oh, stupid bee got
Gotta
me.
break through. You're mine. It's over. Rising Wyvern. You're mine. Mirage.
You're mine.
Slash.
Okay.
One more. Mega ray.
They won't let me do that at all. I run out
Our work
of
is done
special
here.
technique
Let's move.
charges
Right behind you,
fast.
Shion.
I got an apple gel. Apple gel is good for my morale. Nothing in there. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Let's just keep exploring the area and finding the shinies. Some ore over here. Got the iron chunk. No, get away.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all.
Can I get 2 hits here?
You're mine.
Mega ray.
Mirage.
Okay, I got broke. Oh shit, I'm taking a lot of damage here.
Okay.
Thank you for healing me.
Here I come. You're finished. Great. Next.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Alright, got him.
Talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Mega ray.
Here I come. It's over.
And juggled.
Take this. It's over.
There.
We did it.
And it's over for all of them.
I can
Alright.
feel my precision improving.
What do you mean your precision is improving? This guy's here to Gandalf me, isn't he? He doesn't even say anything. He's like, nope, you're not passing. None shall pass. Alright, let's see. I see shinies over here, so let's go in this direction. What is that noise? Nope, nope, not interested. Not interested in fighting you guys at all. Okay, let's take that. The wheat and... Let's not get in a fight with those guys. More potatoes. Run around the bees. Not the bees! Up into here to get the... lavender. An herb that raises attack when used. Smelling it heightens an user's appetite. Their inner strength welling up in turn.
What's this thing?
I just told you what it was. Hey, stay away from me, bees. I'm allergic to you. I'm allergic to fighting you, actually. Okay, that's a golem in the sand. Found another carp. And... Okay, there's a campfire there. I think there's a little bit more I could explore. Okay, it's just this ore over here. Looks like. So, found an antidote rock. So let's go to this campfire and sit down and tell each other camp stories.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
Yes, he's hungry.
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
That actually sucks.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat.
Dude, I just picked up a ton of potatoes.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Oh, this seems ill-advised. He's like, I'm gonna get this campfire and I'm gonna cook right here.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right.
So she's sitting there...
I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
This is why you need to open your eyes. She's sitting there with her eyes closed, thinking to herself, and he's like, why are you staring at me? And she's like, you need to wear some blue, and he's wearing blue. Okay, at camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points in general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Favorite meals. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. Okay, looks like everything else is darkened out. A fruit sandwich? What the fuck? Ew. Okay, EXP boost L. I'm guessing the L means large. Eastern rice, an extremely popular dish in order to order at a certain eatery. Its combo of hot rice topped with heaps of meat leaves all who feast on it utterly satisfied. Ooh, that sounds good. Fisherman's hot pot. Mabo curry bun. But the only thing we can make is porridge. A gentle dish made by simply boiling wheat and water. Though sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of. Okay, favorite meal effect. Consume double ingredients for plus 90% to cooking. Okay. Oh, Shion's the only one who could cook? Speedy chef.
All done. Come and eat.
I guess it says it's going to last for 19 minutes. My defense goes up, but I don't know
You
if the team
really
needs.
do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while.
The spoon just clips right through
Still,
the mask.
I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy.
I love
Doc
spicy
thinks
food.
maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side.
Let's
I can't
live
guarantee it'll
adventurously,
be to your
though.
tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Emblem obtained, Shion Speedy Chef. Okay. Is this, her thing? I would definitely want to pick that up. I'll mess with this stuff later.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, so leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.